Alright, it's Dallas 4-2 back again with another installment in our 7 Days to Die game. Today is the morning of day 7, and as we noted last night on our sign here, we need to upgrade our base and prepare for the blood moon. So, do I have... Yes, I do. Okay, I have those seeds on me. We're going to get right to work because we got a lot to do today, and not a lot of time to do it. Try to conserve as much ammo as I can between now and the blood moon. I'm going to throw down some pine cones out here. This will get some more trees growing. They won't be ready in time for the blood moon, but they'll be ready eventually. And then we don't have to go so far away each time that we want a tree to cut down. So I'm just going to drop all these pine cones that I can. You see a little red outline? That's because you can't put them too close to each other. Game won't let you. I got some oak seeds also, so let's plant those while we're at it. Alright, planted all my seeds. Now, I need to cut down some more trees. This is our next step. Oh, I need to repair this axe. Let's cut down some trees right quick. Cut down 3 or 4 trees here. That should put us in pretty good shape, hopefully. It's going to take a lot of wood to upgrade this base. I really could use a better axe. This thing takes forever. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. By the next blood moon on day 14, we should be in a much stronger position. Just got to get through this one first. I'm going to cut down this tree, and then we're going to go ahead and start running over the base and get things upgraded over there. Alright, that should keep us going for a little while here. You're a pig? Just my imagination? I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Alright, so there's a couple things we need to do first before we go crazy upgrading all this. That is our way up into the base. This side is the fighting position. So one thing that we want to do is we want to put a ramp up here. Oops, wrong button. Need to advanced rotate that and get it up there like that. That way, if a zombie comes up here and jumps, then they will hit this and bounce back and maybe fall off, maybe bump into another zombie. And alright, that's that. Do I have cobblestones on me? I have some cobblestones, okay. So we're going to upgrade using our new claw hammer, which is a little bit more efficient. We will upgrade all these blocks out here at the fighting position. And these ones that are directly in front of our fighting window, we should definitely further upgrade to cobblestone, because we're going to have zombies beating on these actively. Also, the main pathway that the zombies will follow should be all cobblestone. And what we're going to quickly find out here is that we don't have enough cobblestone to finish the job. I can already tell we're not going to have enough wood to finish the job either. Okay, so I'm out of cobblestone. So what we can do is we can use our shovel and we'll start digging right here. So it's not a bad idea to have a pit underneath your window. So what we'll do is we'll start digging a little trench down here. Not too close to the base of our structure, like right here. And this is digging up cobblestone as I do this. I'm sorry, not cobblestone, but clay. Which clay plus small stones gives you cobblestones. So as we go deeper here, stamina becomes an issue. You also don't want to make this just a straight up hole in the ground, because then the zombies won't be able to get out. You want to have a path so that they can get out. So this is giving me plenty of clay, but it's not giving me any stone. I'm going to need some stone in order to finish the job. I might run into some stone down here, but no guarantee that I will. So we'll dig a few more of these, and then we'll go find some stone. Gotta find some stone. I'm just going to make this kind of a long trench so that they can get out one side or the other. That's kind of my thinking there. But for now, let's just continue upgrading here for a moment. Everything needs to be wood. At least wood. And I know we're not going to have enough, so we'll just upgrade what we can here. And then we will go get some more wood. Again, pretty tedious, but if you look at that number in the bottom right, we're getting tons of experience for doing this. We're going to gain a level here very soon. Boom, gained a level. slowly but surely getting there. It's going to take a while. We are out of wood, so we said we needed some stone, so let's go over here, and there just happens to be this gigantic stone outcropping here. So let's hammer down on this for a while and get some stone. Let's get 2 or 3 stacks of this. Kind of want to keep hammering on the same node, because once it gets all the way to the minimum, you get a big chunk all at once. 105, 106, 108, 109, 127. That's what I mean by that. Alright, let's get a little bit more. One more node. You notice the day 7 up at the top of the screen turned red. That's to give you a warning that you are on the day of the blood moon. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, and 2200 is when we have to actually face the blood moon. So we got some time, but no time to waste. This is an important day. It took a little longer to build that structure yesterday than I thought, so today we really have to get to it. Food is a bit of an issue here also. I don't have any good food to eat. I have this really good food to eat, but it's kind of a shame. Nevertheless, that's what we gotta do right now. Alright, let's go get some trees. While we're working on that, we can start building some cobblestones. Cobblestone rocks. Just build as many as we can. It's probably not going to be enough. We're probably going to have to go for another round, but at least it'll get us started. Let's get a good number of trees here. Got to at least get everything upgraded to wood. That's essential. We'll do as much cobblestone as we can, but the wood is the most important part. New repair on my axe. Whoops. What did I do? I pressed the wrong button. I need to repair that, but I don't have any small stones, so I need at least one small stone so I can repair that. Come on, small stone, where are you at? There it is. Zombie coming at us. Want some of this? Come get some. Gotcha. Got bigger fish to fry right now than one little zombie. Gotta stay focused right now. Time is an issue. Got a lot to do, not a lot of time. Just need this wood. I don't think this is going to be enough wood, but we'll go here. We'll go back here pretty soon and make another go at it. See where we're at after that. Eggs. Eggs might save my life tonight. Where's our structure at? I'm lost. Ah, there it is over there. Alright, back to the upgrading of wood. You son of a... There you are. Alright. That's where I left off. Rain is over and the sun shines out. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough wood, but we'll do what we can here, and then we'll come back. We'll go back and get some more wood. Alright, I'm out of wood. I gotta go back for some more wood. I've like deforested this whole area. There's not much easy wood around here anymore. Generally don't like to cut down small trees because they'll eventually grow into big trees. Right now, we're desperate. Try to get about 500 wood here, and then we'll go back and try again. I should just get 1,000. Time is going to be an issue here. This is going to be a close drawn thing. I have a feeling. Not the most exciting process here. Sorry about that, but I want you to see everything that goes into building a structure like this with warts and all. Hopefully the structure works, and we don't have to completely redesign it from the ground up in week 2. I've had to do that before. Alright, I'm going to get at least 500 wood here, and then we can think about more. Really really should probably take 1,000 just so I don't come back so soon. Want to be up in that structure at least an hour early, just so there's no issues. So 2100, we need to be in the structure ready to fight. Might need to make a trip back to our home base before that, just to grab some things or drop some things off. I'm just going to go ahead and get 1,000. I know 500 is not going to be enough. I'll have to walk all the way back over here again. Repairs needed. I got no stone. Wonderful. All right. The first week's the toughest week. If we can make it through this Horde night, it'll get easier after that. I mean, the Horde won't get easier, but we'll be better prepared for it. You even get experience for chopping down trees in this game. You get experience for a lot of things in this game. Alright, we're at almost 750. I want 1,000 before I go back. There's a storage crate being dropped by a flying over plane off to the right. Can't afford to stop and look. Thirsty. Over 900 now. Okay, we're over 1,000. Let's go back. Grab some more stones here real quick on our way. Need some of these too. Eventually we'll get much better tools for harvesting this stuff, but right now we're a little wimpy. Alright, onward over to here. And our mission right now is to try and get wood everywhere we can. Starting with the lowest areas. Let's work on like the bottom 3 first. That's kind of the most essential. There's enough ways up into the base that hopefully, even if one of these stairways gets knocked out of commission, they'll still have enough other ways to get up that it won't be too much of an issue. So even if we don't have time to upgrade everything, if we can at least just get wood around the bottom 3 layers and on the walking paths, that might be sufficient. As you can see, it's very resource intensive to build and upgrade a base. So you kind of want to try to do it right the first time if you can. Easier said than done. Gain another level. Hopefully we'll have time to upgrade, to put points into some new skills before the Horde night begins. Little plants in the way here and there. Stronger stuff down there, because this part's like mission critical. If this part fails, like, we're screwed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go get some more wood. Let's work cobblestone on the main pathways. Okay, we are out of wood. We're gonna have to go for some more wood. Where's the closest wood? Over that way. Let's go get some. Got him. Growing in strength and confidence as we go along here. I think maybe another 500 wood will get us there. Maybe. Hopefully. Run out of time. So when we go back, I got a plan. We'll check our main walkway from the front of the base on both sides, make sure that whole part is upgraded. And then we are going to go and upgrade our fighting position, make sure all that's upgraded, because that's the next most critical. We'll pick up 500 wood here, and then we'll go back and we'll work on that. Officially afternoon. I've got 8 hours until the blood moon begins. Less than 8. We're going to work right up until the bell. Our structure's looking pretty good, just needs some more upgrades, but I like the general layout of it. Hopefully it'll work. 500. Let's just hit this tree because it's on the way. Hit these trees because they're on the way. You might think that hitting the telephone poles would be a good idea, but they don't actually drop that much wood in my experience. You're better off taking it from a tree. Now then, we want this side of the structure to be upgraded better. So let's make sure we have all wood over here. And cobblestone on this main path. So that way, there's at least 2 good, viable ways for the zombies to get up here. So we got cobblestones here, cobblestones there. So we got at least 2 ways that they can get up there that are well upgraded. And this up here is all stone. Both sides from there over to there and up to our fighting window. So that's 2 viable pathways. The rest of this is kind of would be nice, but we can always upgrade this stuff later for week 2. Now then, let's go up to our fighting position and make sure all this stuff is upgraded sufficiently. Because we don't want this stuff to break. I need more cobblestone. Alright, let's skip that for now. Just get all this stuff built up to wood for now. I also wanted to do one more thing here, which was to put another kind of one of these. Except like this. Out of building blocks, crying out loud. Copy shape and rotation. This way, if a zombie happens to get through this first line of defense over here, then we have another line of defense. We're going to need more cobblestone, but for right now, let's just get it all to wood. We'll go grab some cobblestone before everything's said and done here. Fighting position upgraded at least to wood. with cobblestone on the areas where we're going to be directly facing the enemy. I'm hungry. That's not good. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I sprained my leg. That's not good. Add insult to injury, or injury to insult. That's a little sketchy. I need another block here. That's what I need. That makes it a lot safer. Alright, I think that's about as good as we're going to be able to do. Maybe I can upgrade these. Just ran out of time. I have this problem on this game. Sometimes I just am a little too ambitious. Bite off a little more than I can chew. But we should be able to get this whipped into shape before the second Horde Night. For now, let's get over here. I need food. What do I got to eat in here? Nothing very good. I can cook some baked potatoes and some grilled corn. And that will at least keep me going for a little while. So let's do it. I ain't got no wood. I don't have any wood. Let's see, I'm going to have to use coal instead. Alright. Alright, we're going to cook some of those. In the meantime, we're going to eat this thing. Carry some food that we can just eat if we have to. That might not be the most nutritious, but at least it'll keep us alive if worst comes to worst. So I'm going to bring that kind of stuff with us. Do I have any clay in here? I have a little bit of clay. Do I have any stone? I don't have any stone there. And what else do I need? I need wood. I don't have any wood in there. These are going to take a while. You know, for that matter, let's just cancel these. I can just take the potatoes with me just like they are. Okay, I really need to get some more wood and some more stone before this Horde Night starts. Starting to hear the rumblings of the Horde Night storm coming off in the distance. So I'm going to need some more of this. And I'm going to need more cobblestone, so I can craft some cobblestone. I'll get some more wood. I just want to have some on hand so that I can upgrade things as necessary throughout the Horde Night. This storm rumbling is an indicator that the blood moon is almost here. I'll save some small stones so that I can upgrade my axe or whatever if necessary. You know what I just realized is I need bones. I need bones to upgrade my bone knife. I don't have any, so I better go get some. Because this might be important. Should probably upgrade that before we face this knight. Get a little bit more wood. I can splint that sprain, that'll... Nope, only on a break can you use it. Okay. Because the sprain keeps getting worse as I'm running around, but I don't really have a choice because I'm so pressed for time. All will be revealed. If we survive this Horde night, we can come and look at our base in the morning and see what worked and what didn't work. They're going to beat on it here and there, and we can see which parts of it they destroyed and which parts they didn't. It's 19 o'clock. I got 2 hours before I need to be in my fighting position. Let's collect as much wood as we can, and we'll get some more stone on the way back. I'm nervous. The Blood Moon's always a anxiety-inducing event in this game. At least until you get pretty well established. I can eat raw eggs all night if I have to keep myself alive. Repair. One more tree here, and then I'm going to go back. We'll make a few more upgrades. Alright, gotta go back. Let's hammer a little bit more of this stone on our way back. Alright, now let's dig a little bit more clay soil up real quick before we go into our fighting position. Making sure to leave a bit of a ramp at each end of this thing so that if any zombies fall in here, they can easily find their way out, because if they can't easily find their way out, they'll start beating on stuff. We don't want that to happen. Some more cobblestone rocks. Not quite as many as I can, but close. I got some wood. Don't have a lot though. We'll stop there, hang on to the rest of our wood just in case we need some upgrades in here. Okay, cobblestone, we need to upgrade this. That. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Make sure our weapons are loaded. I don't have an abundance of ammo here, so I might need to rely on my knife a bit. But I should be able to gouge them from here, I think. Okay, we got windows if we want to look out. We can see up there if any birds attack us, but I don't think they're likely to on the first Horde night. I've got some food I can eat that's not great, but better than nothing. I'm not hungry at the moment. I might be able to even just make it until the morning, but just to be on the safe side, I wanted to have some food on me. We need to keep an eye on this for upgrades. We might need to upgrade things. In fact, I'm going to swap these two around because if I need to upgrade, this is the one to use. Just getting used to how to operate my mouse wheel efficiently for these items that we need to use frequently here. Well, we've done about as much preparation as we can possibly do, and the rest is in the hands of fate. We'll see what happens here. You guys are about to experience the first blood moon. About half an hour. Oh, I can distribute these points. This might make it a little bit of a difference for us. Fortitude. I got Gunslinger maxed out. At least until I put another point in that. I mean, it's not a bad option right now. Then I can put another point in this. That'll make my handgun that much more effective. And what about here? I can put another point in machine guns. That'll be useful also. Alright, we got just over 20 minutes game time before the blood moon begins. Here goes nothing. Hopefully all of our preparations are suitable and will get us through the night in one piece. We're about to find out. So they're going to come from the left, they're going to come from the right, and they're going to come in this window, come up to this window. So as soon as they turn and start towards me, that's when I want to shoot. Ammo is a concern. I gotta remember not to just aim down the sights so much like that. Okay, here it goes. Here goes. This is the big moment. Let's see how it goes. Please work. Please work, base. Please work. We are officially underway. got through the first layer. They just keep coming. Let's check our repairs. Sometimes they'll drop loot bags, and that's always good when they do that. Okay, they are falling off periodically, which is good. That's what we wanted. It's working so far. So far, so good. They are falling off frequently, which is good. As they jump and whatnot, it's working as intended. These headshots count. Alright, it's working. Just gotta make sure we don't run out of ammo here, otherwise we might be in trouble. See if I can stab him for a little while. She's the second one that got through the first layer of defenses, so they can get through, but it's not happening very often. Somebody dropped loot up here. I got some 7.62 ammo in there, how about that? 4 hours to go. Out of 7.62, but we still got pistol ammo. Hungry. It's not good. Let's eat a pumpkin. Knocking each other off and stuff, which is perfect. That's what we were hoping for. Dangerously low on ammo now. I think I can just stabby them if I need to, though. Stab a few and see how it goes. It's working! Less than 3 hours now. Gained another level. Between building the base and fighting the Horde Knight, you end up gaining a lot of experience. Get out of here. What do you think you're doing? Be a lot of loot bags on the ground in the morning. It's one of the good things about the Horde Knights. Annoying. Now he falls off. Loaded my gun. It's a face-off. Less than 2 hours now. I think we're gonna make it. This knife is working better from this position than I expected. They just have to be like right up in the window for it to work. By week 2, our ammo situation should be sufficient that we can just fire our guns at them the whole time, hopefully. Getting it. Just about an hour to go here. Just about an hour to go. It's working well the way they bunch up here in the window and knock into each other and knock each other off. Buys me a little extra time. Able to manage my stamina fairly effectively here, as long as not too many big ones bunch up at the same time. Almost there, just over a half an hour to go. Gained another level. Get down off of there. 15 minutes! 15 minutes! Five minutes! Alright, the Horde night is officially over. It's daylight, so the zombies are going to start moving slowly. I got a challenge completed for that. There might be a couple more zombies just hanging around in the area. So you want to be cautious until you make sure you clear them all out. One of them's coming up at me here. Oh, our base definitely took some damage over there. We can fix it. Here's our last stragglers. Oh, now you're gonna get fancy, huh? I think we're safe to head down to the ground now. Finish them off down here. Look at all the loot bags! Heck yeah! Gravedigger mod schematic. 9mm ammo, heck yeah! Sledgehammer, not particularly useful. Maximum damage, inflict 10% more damage with 9mm, excellent! And more 9mm ammo. Electrical crafting, got some forged iron and some duct tape, very useful for us. Medical crafting, Duke's tokens. Workstation, excellent. These are hard to find and they're always good. Glue and 9mm ammo, excellent. 2 cooking magazines, awesome. Alright, so let's just take a quick look around. Yeah, we had some structural failures over here, but fortunately not on the really critical part of our base. It seems like it pretty much worked. This side's not damaged. This area looks like our stone areas held up perfectly. We'll come back and we'll assess our damage in greater detail later. But it is the beginning of a new day, and per the way that we normally do things here, I'm going to get back to my base and call it there, and then we'll continue from there at the beginning of our next installment. Just quickly going to go over here and dump our inventory. Don't need shotgun shells. I can read that. Foregrip mod schematic. Cool. Duke's tokens are for sale. I can eat that. I can eat these. They're not used in recipes. Put away our bones. Brass, clay, cloth. good for anybody. We can scrap those out. Alright, so I think that's a pretty good spot to stop. Let's update this right quick. Alright, so on day 8, which is tomorrow, we'll explore that burned forest quest. Days 9 through 12, we're going to just quest around, and then day 13 and 14, we will continue to work on our Horde base and try to improve that further. But for right now, that'll be it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, please click like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment and tell me what you thought about it, and I will catch you in the next installment. Until then, see you later.